Hello, it's Ruby Burrito, and welcome to the video. I recently did a video about home instances, and it kind of ended up just being more of a guide about where to find things, so I'm going to give an actual basics video here for home instances. This account has pretty much nothing. It's a login account. I guess I got the scale helm. I have pretty much 0 achievements. I went through the intro, which puts you in the village of Shaymore right here. It actually, when you start, it gives you the Western Divinity Dam, Shaymore Fields, Village of Shaymore, and Shaymore Garrison, as well as the Scavenger Plateau. But if you go right back up into Divinity's Reach, you can make your way all the way to the Salma district. I went with a human because most players in the game are a human, or at least it's the highest portion of the players or characters. So this is where you would enter your home instance, and as you can see, it is unlockable. It is available at level 2. This is as I said, this is a fresh account. I don't have anything. You can see that there's the orphanage here, there's a priest. No decisions have been made on this account. There's nothing with this home instance. There's no story progress, nothing. You can compare this to what I had in the previous video, where there's quite a few nodes and there's going to be specific NPCs that you can see. So you don't have to do anything other than the mandatory tutorial section to get your home instance. I'm going to switch to my account that has almost everything, and I can explain how to get them. So I'm switching to a character that I know has the entire personal story done. And I'm going to show what I chose. I'm going to have to exit here first. I'm going to show what I chose and how each thing that I chose gave me an NPC. And then I will go through the different resource nodes and finish with the cats and cat-related items. Okay, so Warrior of Death is my oldest character and should still have the most playtime of any character that I have, period. So let's take a look at the My Story. So I'm Warrior of Death. It's the same name as the warrior that I made in Guild Wars 1 when I first started playing. So the first decision is going to, or the first character, or the NPC, is going to be based off of which Spirit of the Wild you chose, and I chose Snow Leopard, so I got Leopard Shaman. Okay, here we go. Leopard Shaman Okji is because I chose Snow Leopard. The next one is going to be Chapter 1, Forging a Legend, and I did Defeat Our Ancient Foes. So Haruda. Okay, so I found Haruda. Haruda's a little bit broken, but you can see that Haruda is here. That is for Defeat Our Ancient Foes. The next one is going to be Chapter 2, Everyone Makes Mistakes. My mistake was I went for Revenge, which is Balteus Bloodletter. There he is. So here's Balteus Bloodletter. And then I know for a fact that this character is a Vigil character because I love the Vigil. So Crusader Thurkill is going to be my first Vigil character. So this is going to be Crusader Thurkill. Ran right past them earlier. This is my initial decision to join the Vigil. And then I have Admiral Irongut, who is part of Belcher's Bluff. Who, if we look at the map, we can see Belcher's Bluff is right over here. Admiral Irongut, that's a default addition. And then Gardener Steerson is the gardener who you get for purchasing a Black Lion Garden Plot Deed, which is going to be right next to the garden. So Gardener Searson will be right here. Now, if we look at the common personal story, the Order Neophyte, I would have chosen the Vigil again. So here is Vigil Crusader Dalaros, or this is because I was part of the Vigil Crusader Dalaros, and then you can see here I helped the Hylek. So I have all of the Hylek here. I have the Chief. I have Ikniu, and then there's a couple other ones that you can get here. So, for example, Ridhace. Well, we have Mechanist Nin right here. So Mechanist Nin is part of the Phasic Distortion Reader, and you unlock them by completing the Defeat the Invading Awakened group event. That's going to be part of the Living World Season 4 story. Oh, I skipped a couple. Okay, so Battle of Claw. So this is Forming the Pact. You get Scholar. Everybody gets Scholar, Octavian, Imploid, and Amphib. Then Chapter 6, everybody gets Mira. Mira is right here, asleep. And then Victory or Death. Let's see whose plan I went with, because you do not have to go with your own plan for Victory or Death. The Steel Tide. Okay, so I did choose the Vigil for that as well. So I would be looking for Karis, who is a Sylvari. Okay, so Agent Ifwin just is kind of here, even if you don't pick Order of Whispers. Okay, well, I'm giving up looking for Karis because I've been looking for quite some time and I don't seem to find her. And I don't know why. I don't know if there's just an issue. I do know that I finished the story. You can see that I finished the story just by going here. You can see the check mark next to Victory or Death. Karis shows up after you complete both. There are a couple that I may be missing. So I mentioned Mechanist Nin. That is a post or story character. Ridhace would be here if I did not finish Heart of Thorns Act 4. So I do not have Ridhace on this character, so I will switch to a different character that does. So as I'm getting this character over to Holbrack, because I want to, just for consistency's sake, keep going to the same one, there's a note on the wiki that says many of the characters unlocked through the personal story display an inconsistent spawn behavior. So Karis could have just not been there. It's absolutely possible. I don't believe I finished the regular personal story on this character, so Karis, Eli, and Larenthir would not be here. But you can see Mechanist Nin. Mox is one that I was missing there because I didn't do Living World Season 3. So when you go to Living World Season 3, if you complete Flashpoint, that is Episode 5, you can unlock Mox, who is a character from Guild Wars 1, who I loved, and if you see me play on my... Mechanist, you have seen me play with, or my mech is named Mox because I love Mox. Now I get to find out where Ridhace is, because on this character you can see that I keep pressing the wrong button, but I finished Hearts and Minds, which is the end of Chapter 4. Mira is here on this character as well. How far did I have just getting the band back together. So that's inconsistent. Agent Ifwin is here anyways. Where is Ridhace? I'm going to imagine that they are on the other side. You can see there's no one here now because I did not do the story on this character. Yeah, Ridhace right here. That was bad. So this is the character, so you can get Khalid Bulg, which is an ascended weapon from them. Now there's Seymour Oxbone, who I do have on my Asura that I took through. That is for completing the Chef Discipline to 425. There is one that I am missing, and that is the Newborn Siege Turtle Hatchling, who I'm going to pull this over. You can see right here, it's going to look like this. But to do that, you have to do the A Strange Diet achievement, which I have not done. So I'm going to be doing this during my stream this week so that I can get that done. That is going to be all of the different characters that you can get. Next is going to be nodes. There are quite a few nodes, and I'm going to go through the wiki here because they do a good job of breaking things down. So the first one that we're going to look at is the gem store upgrades. The basic ore node pack gives you a copper, silver, and gold ore node. Basic lumber, green, soft, and seasoned wood logs. Basic harvesting node pack gives you various plants. Basic cloth rack, jute, wool, and cotton scraps. Basic leather, rawhide, thin, coarse leather sections. These are all the mail deliveries. You can see that they have the Black Lion delivery box. And then the 2 Black Lion garden plot deeds. That is everything that you have to buy. You have to buy these from the gem store. Then you have Black Lion chest upgrades. So there's 2 ways to get these. Technically 3. So the Black Lion chest upgrades you can get just straight from the Black Lion chest, but they're tradable, so you can buy them on the trading post. Currently, the most expensive is the advanced leather rack. All of these are available on the trading post at all time. Their price changes based on what's in the active Black Lion chest. So if we take a look at that right now, do I have a Black Lion chest on this character? No, but I should be able to preview it if I do Black Lion chest. I'm going to favorite it just for fun and favorite that one just for fun. If I right click preview, you can see that right now you can get the Orion truffle harvesting node, the elder wood logging node, platinum mining node, and the advanced cloth rack. So these are going to be a little bit less expensive because they should be dropping from Black Lion chests and people will be putting them on the trading post. So I should be able to, if I type in node, aside from the Mystic Forge node, these are going to be different items that you can just purchase because you can get them from Black Lion chests. And also, I'm going to go to Armistice Bastion just so that I can show the Black Lion statuettes, is you can get them from Black Lion statuettes as well. Now, if we hit use, oops, we need to bring this into the inventory, right click use. Now we can see what you can get for the Black Lion chest. If we go down to resources, you can see that for 100 Black Lion statuettes, you can unlock any of these. If you're going to do that, I would suggest going for the most expensive one. The most expensive one that you can get is going to be the hardwood logging node, and that's 53 gold for the 100 Black Lion statuettes. Right now, I would probably say don't use Black Lion statuettes because they recently put in all these cosmetics that are cheaper and are typically worth gems. They're like from gems and everything. So it's a better use of your Black Lion statuettes, I would say. So I would say buy these on the trading post if you're going to buy them, or hope to get them in a Black Lion chest. I'm going to scroll all the way down to the loot upgrades. If you want the hatch chili pepper node, just get it from the trading post because it's a gold. Literally 1 gold. It's very cheap. It's probably the cheapest one you can get. If we go back up to achievement upgrades, I'm going to pull up each of the achievements that you have to complete. I'm going to leave this place though because there's a lot of people making a lot of sounds. The first one is going to be the Irelium node. The Irelium node gives you lumps of Irelium. To obtain the Irelium node, you need to do the No Mask Left Behind achievement. So let's look up the No Mask Left Behind. Basically, it's just run around and collect all the exalted masks. There's 25 of them, so there's guides. You can just pull up a video and get that done, and then bing bang boom, you get the Irelium node, double click it, and it's in your home instance. The next one is going to be the Enchanted Treasure Chest, the one node that I do not have. Treasure Hunter. I made quite a bit of progress, but I'm going to pull up the wiki real quick for Treasure Hunter. And you can see some of these items are a little expensive, and some of them require you to beat specific bosses and things like that. So they're not quite as simple, or do specific events, things like that. So it's not quite as simple. For example, the Lion Guard Assault Badge. Let's go to the Lion Guard Assault Badge. To get that, I had to buy it from a South Sun economist who is only available during certain times of South Sun Cove, and I just haven't looked. I mean, I haven't had an opportunity to go buy that because you need to do it at a specific time. The Pendant of Ara is worth 375 buy value on the trading post, and that is a drop from the Eye of Zaitan that spawns in Malcor's Leap, if I'm not mistaken. So quite a few very fun things there. That is the rarest item, the rarest node to have, and it's also the one that you can only open the chest, because it gives you a chest. It's the enchanted treasure chest. You can only open the chest if you have it unlocked. So when visiting another player's home instance, this node can only be used if it's also unlocked in your account. Garden plot deed you get from gourmet training. So let's take a look at gourmet training. Gourmet training is just cooking, largely. You have to purchase some licenses and stuff, but there's also guides for this one online. Just look up gourmet training Guild Wars 2 guide, and it should be able to walk you through. There's 35 steps. It didn't take me the longest to do. It's pretty much just cook items and then give them to people. So it's not super cheap. It does require, it looks like it's 78 gold to finish. So what this gives you is going to be we go back to the home instance page. That's going to give you the third garden plot deed. The gift of candy corn is Blood and Madness. So the gift of candy corn, right now you can buy it for five candy corn cobs, and that might be because it's locked. Acquisition right now, yeah, it's so this is Blood and Madness 13, so you might have had to do this back in 2013. I'm not entirely sure. I've had this one for quite a long time. So right now it's 25 laurels and 15 gold, or apparently 400. If this is true, do it right now, because 400 festival tokens is way cheaper than any of these other options. So this is in Hooligan's Route in Lion's Arch. Farm up the festival tokens and then buy it from this vendor. I'm gonna check in the background if that's accurate while I go through the rest of the achievements here. Gift of Magnanimity requires for the children. For the children. Collect all 6 missing ornaments. This is not very difficult. It's just run around and follow a guide. Another pretty easy one to go and do. Come on. Next is going to be the Gift of Quartz. The Gift of Quartz, I'm going to check and see if this is also available from this vendor, because, again, it's saying that you can buy it for 400 festival tokens, which is pretty nice. You should be able to, it says you should be able to buy it from this one as well. The Gift of Quartz is what I was just talking about. Gift of Sprockets. Again, says, okay, let's just check and see. We're looking for the Four Winds vendor. Right here. Maybe I can't see it. It's going to be under... Yeah, I'm not seeing that this is... Oh no, it should be under Splendid Festival Rewards. You should be able to see the Gift of Candy Corn, the Gift of Quartz, the Gift of Sprockets, and the Crate Obelisk Shard. It's the one in total, that's why I can't see them. If you take anything away from this video... Sorry, I just slapped my desk. If you take anything away from this video, go and buy these. This is the cheapest. You will, the easiest method of finding these, and by far the cheapest. Go buy them from this vendor right here. This character, this guy, Hooligan Route. You go to the Western Ward waypoint and you come through here. This is also a great place to know of if you just have excess stuff and the festivals end, because you can just trade them in here. Like the Halloween vendor, I'm gonna have, if I have extra candy corn because I've been farming my home instance, you just come here and you can get rid of them, trade them in for something more useful and more valuable and takes up less inventory space. So the Gift of Sprockets, the Crate Obelisk Shard, again, it's that personal bandit chest, Point of No Return. Let's look up Point of No Return. So Point of No Return is a specific achievement, and this is a story achievement. Point of No Return, survive an enemy assault. And so in the point of, I guess it's just for completing Point of No Return, and then you get the Gilded Chest, which gives you the personal bandit chest. That's the one that moves around. After that, you have vendor upgrades. The Bauble Gathering System is for Super Adventure Box. That's 32 baubles. See if I can separate these. Cannot. Bloodstone Crystal Node is a Living World Season 3, which is 10,000 Unbound Magic and 50 gold. You'll find them in Bloodstone Fen. I think you can find them at Zealot's Overlook Waypoint. The Bound Hatch Chili Pepper Node, do not do that. Buy this. I mean, it's asking you for 60 gold. Just gives you the Hatch Chili Pepper Node. Please do not buy this. Do not buy the Bound Hatch Chili Pepper Node for Volatile Magic and 60 gold, because you can buy it for a gold on the trading post. Brandstone, this is going to be for Istan, and it's going to be 10,000 Volatile Magic and 50 gold. Commemorative Dragon Pinata, this is going to be Dragon Bash, so it's going to be 10 Jawbreakers. Difluorite Crystal, again, Living World Season 4, so 10,000 Volatile Magic and 50 gold. This is going to be in Sandswept Isles. So I'm going to show you guys how to find those vendors, because basically I'm going to run through them a little bit faster after I show you this, because each Living World Season 3 map is going to have a node. Each Living World Season 4 map is going to have a node, and it's going to... What did I just do? Okay. I have to close out some of these things that I had open. Okay. So Ethal, Volatile Magic Collector, this is the person you would talk to. You can see them on the map, no matter what one you go to. You can see this is the Volatile Magic, and the Unbound Magic is going to have a similar icon. If we scroll down, this is the Unbound Magic icon. That's the Volatile Magic icon. So you can see it's very similar right here as it is here. It looks like it's just this slant is vertical here as opposed to kind of slanted, and the Unbound Magic should be the same. So let's run through these real quick. That's who you would get the Difluorite Crystals. Dragon Crystal is going to be Thunderhead Keep. Again, same cost. They all have the same cost. It's either 10,000 Volatile or 10,000 Unbound. Eternal Ice Shard, this is going to be different. This is going to be... I'm blanking on the name of the map off the top of my head. That's going to be this map right here. Biora Marches at Jorah's Keep, or even potentially at Spirit's Refuge. I will need to double check. Annette Aemondirdotir is at Jorah's Keep. Yeah, so that's, you go right here. She's right here. Home Instance back here. I'm gonna skip these. These you buy from Hallmancer Netto just for gold. These are just to play with cats. And I'll bring those up when I get to the cat section. Fire Orchid, this is going to be... Oof. Testing me on my knowledge of which one is which, because I have to go over here. That's going to be Draconis Mons. Right? Yes, that's going to be Draconis Mons. Greater Gift of Candy Corn is going to be the Candy Corn vendor for 5. Yeah, that's the only way to get them. You can get them at any time because there's candy corn vendors in Lion's Arch, but that's going to be 5 candy corn cobs. Jade Fragment, that is going to be Lake Doric, Quartermaster Hitchens, Living World Season 3. Mystonium is going to be Jahai Bluffs. Yep, Jahai Bluffs in Yatendi Village. You can see here. That's another great way. I'm gonna have this the previous page linked. You can see where they are on the map, like right here. Super great thing about the wiki. Mistborn Moat. This is going to be Dragonfall. Orient Oyster. That's going to be the one that's in Ara. Ooh, I'm blanking on the name of that map. Siren's Landing. That's going to be Siren's Landing. Personal airship cargo voucher, personal crystallized supply cash voucher, and personal exalted chest voucher. Those are going to be Heart of Thorns related. So you're going to have the airship cargo is going to be Verdant Brink. I'm blanking on map names now. Verdant Brink, Auric Basin, and Tangled Depths. For those in order, it is going to cost you 250 airship parts. Leyline crystals, that's not in order. This is Tangled Depths, and this is Auric Basin, 250 Irelium. Petrified Wood, that's going to be the other one here. That's going to be Ember Bay. Then Prismaticite, that's going to be not Living World. It's going to be Icebrewed Saga. Tactician Erlinson Merchant. No, Tactician Erlinson is going to be in the Hall of Monuments in the Eye of the North. And they will sell you the Prismaticite node. And it's going to be 245,000 karma and 50 gold. Same with the salvage pile, except it's going to be a Nana Vine Drummer who's also going... This is going to be an Umbral Grotto. This is Drizzlewood Coast. So again, you can zoom out. You can find where it is on the whole map. Zoom in. If you're looking for a specific node, super helpful. Supply cache, this is going to be Corna. Inscribed Shards, again, 10,000 Volatile Magic and 50 gold. And then Winterberry Bush, that's going to be Greater Frost Frontier. Winterberries is the one that people like to farm. It gives you a bundle of winterberries, which gives you fresh winterberries, and I'm going to be going in a circle here. So fresh winterberries, you can come down here and take a look. You can get the Black Ice Band or the Black Ice Earring. These are ascended items. They're pretty easy to farm because they have like packs of them on the map. That's going to be it for nodes. My last thought back up here. I can run through these real quick. Advanced leather, advanced cloth, hardwood logging, elder wood logging, ancient wood logging. Most of them it's the same. Like hardwood logging gives you hardwood logs. Elder wood logging, elder wood logs. Iron ore, platinum, mithril, orichalcum, omnom berry, snow truffle, lotus, Orion truffle, flaxseed, and ghost pepper. The only thing that's not exactly what it sounds like is advanced leather is going to be rugged, thick, and hardened leather sections, whereas advanced cloth is linen, silk, and gossamer scraps. Finally, it's going to be the Hungry Cat Scavenger Hunt. So this, I'm going to link this wiki page. I'm actually going to go to efficiency for this because it's a lot easier to see. So this is the home cats section. If you mouse over, it shows you exactly what map to go to. So you buy a slab of poultry meat, you go to Queensdale, and you find the cat. It's just north of the Shire of Beetleton, and you interact with the cat with it in your inventory, and then it eventually unlocks the cat for you. So you may have seen all of the cats running around earlier in my home instance. All of those cats are because I have these cats unlocked. So, and it also tells you that gray cat by the entrance to the instance. Gray cat by the entrance to the instance. Orange cat near the harvesting nodes. Orange cat near the harvesting nodes. Orange cat. Black cat. So I'm going to go back into the home instance. You can see all of these. You can see all of these. And white kitten that only appears if the instance is entered during the night. Each of these, if you want to see which ones are more difficult, if you go to stats, unlock statistics, and you change this to cats, if you sort by unlocked, the least unlocked is going to be Simon, because Simon, integrated fractal matrix, golden fractal relic, 9 agony infusion, plus 9, that's 4 gold, cube of stabilized dark energy, and 40 unstable fractal essences. This is not an easy one to get. each one of these, I mean, this one, I guess it's not as expensive as I thought, but a lot of people have Simon because it's the most expensive. Blue Catmander. You can see blue Catmander, but will not appear until you unlock the yellow Catmander as well. So Can of Spicy, Meat Chili, and Gift of Battle are going to be what you need for those. The reason that the blue Catmander has less is because it's the Gift of Battle. They're also some of the most recent ones. These are not in order of date added. These were all added. The first two were added August 9th of 2016. So I'm going to quick run through them in order. In Lion's Arch, grilled poultry, Queensdale, slab of poultry meat, Divinity's Reach, plate of fire flank steak. And you can just see, just buy these from the trading post because you can see their cost right here. Dry top, bowl of prickly pear sorbet. Dry top, bowl of ginger lime ice cream. Fields of Ruin, spicier flank steak. Grove, comma, there's two of them there. Slab of poultry meat for both of them. Lion's Arch, spicy flank steak. Silver Waste, bowl of saffron mango ice cream. Bowl of peach raspberry swirl ice cream. Ember Bay, 3 ghost peppers. Ember Bay, plate of fire flank steak. So Caledon Forest, a slice of rainbow cake. So you have to do this one on an Elementalist. You have to buy this from one of these vendors. And it costs only 40 copper, but it's account bound. Each of these has some notes. So also has dialogue for these, but won't accept them. This one in the Grove only accepts food at night. This one only accepts food during specifically the day. This one has to be during the timeout or Mordrim Vinewrath because of where that location is, because it's the Hidden Depths. You have to have exactly 3 for the one in Ember Bay. Only accepts food if you bring him a stranded Skrit on Ember Bay, so I think you have to carry a stranded Skrit to them. The Caledon Forest only accepts if you're an Ellie. This one, only a Ranger. For the Healing Seed Pod, the 39 carrots, only a Revenant. In the Heart of the Mist, Metrica Province, bowl of curry mussel soup, only from Guardians. Plains of Ashford, flask of pumpkin oil, only from Engineers. Plains of Ashford, harpy feathers, only from Thieves. Queensdale, mystery tonic, only from Mesmers, and to craft it, it requires a 400 Artificer. Queensdale wants a cheeseburger from a Warrior. Wayfarer Foothills, a grumble cake from a Necro. Anywhere, use feline communication near a feline familiar that has been summoned by someone with an enchanted broom by using summon familiar. So this one's going to be a little bit more difficult. So feline communication, I'm just going to close these here real quick. Special action that requires so the skeleton familiar summoned by summoned skeleton from the Executioner Axe Toy will also grant this. So while standing near a feline familiar, so this is going to be a black cat, someone needs to have the enchanted broom, and then you need to give them a frog in a jar, and that is how you get this cat. Bitterfrost Frontier, you have to drink a thaw elixir while carrying a lit Koda's flame torch. Use the thermal tube south of the entrance to the Bitter Cold to reach the top of the waterfall and interact with the frozen snow leopard cub to thaw them with the Koda's flame. So I do have this one. That's the snow leopard cub that follows you. In the Black Citadel, super hot poultry and leek soup acquired by superheating this at Mount Maelstrom in Maelstrom's core. Another one in the Grove. These are orange cats. Superheating the bowl of saffron scented poultry soup at Mount Maelstrom. Olbrack superheating a bowl of poultry and winter vegetable soup. This is all at Mount Maelstrom. Radasum superheating a bowl of lemongrass poultry soup. Lake Doric only appears at night in a random location in the forest of Harvest Cascades. You have to eat either an Omnom Berry Ghost or one or more Strawberry Ghosts to gain a ghostly aura, and then offer another one of them to the cat. So the reason you have to eat multiple is the Strawberry Ghost has a chance to give you the aura. The Om Berry Ghost is guaranteed to give you the aura. Again, in Lake Doric, yeah, so I'm assuming you need all 3, and you have to give them all of them. It's during a story mission, Confessor's End. Then Super Adventure Box, Cane Cliffs. Cat resembles a bee dog, a yellow cat with black stripes. No item required. Bring a piranha to the top of the Gong Pagoda from the Piranha Pond. Exploration in normal modes only. The Simon is Shattered Observatory. You need all of these. Integrated Fractal Matrix you get from one of these vendors, and it's 10 stabilizing matrices and 15 fractal relics. Golden fractal relic, 12 fractal relics and 3 gold from Bling 9009. A +9 agony infusion. You can get that from the trading post. I would suggest going that route. Cube of stabilized dark energy. You get this by putting 75 stabilizing matrices and a ball of dark energy, which you get by salvaging ascended gear. So this is a very expensive one. And then 40 unstable fractal essences. Bling 9009. Rewarded by 40 from completing a Nightmare Fractal, Shattered Observatory Fractal, Sunken Peak Fractal, or Silent Surf Fractal with challenge mode active once per day per fractal. So not only is it expensive, it requires you to do challenge mode fractals. 1 gold at Radasum, and then the Gift of Battle and Can of Spicy Meat. So that's all of the Hungry Cats. Related items, Feline Hollow Scepter. So Holomancer Netto is going to be in Radasum, and you can buy all of these. That's how you get the holographic kitten. And then you buy the rest of these that go to your home instance. The Feline Hollow Scepter, Feline Water Pistol, and Feline Dispersing Emitter. You use this if you want to get rid of the cats. Okay, so the first things first, we're going to grab a plate of Fireflying Steak. Grab it, put it in the inventory. Not what I want to do. E. Go back to the previous map. Now, Ember Bay, sorry, not Emery. And then, thank you. So, only accepts food if you bring him a stranded script. I should have gone to the Grit Anchorage, that's on me. Scratch Gate. So now what we need to do is we need to look for a stranded scrit. That's a passed out scrit, not a stranded scrit. There we go. So these are stranded scrits right here. So we're going to pick one up. Believe you keep them even if you mount. Yes, you do. I don't want to get into combat. Did. Now, there should be a cat. I believe it's right over here. Yeah, okay, so it's right over here. So I've got a passed out scrit. Where is the cat? Oh, there it is. Okay, so here's the cat. Talk. It seems interested in some Fireflying Steak. It purrs happily. Bye. Now that cat is in my home instance. Perfect. That's a lot of information. Like I said, I'm gonna drop links to all of these different pages down below in the description. So if you're looking for all of this information, I'll have, like I said, I'll have the nodes. So the home instance page has the nodes. Then there's going to be the NPCs page and the Hungry Cat page. That's pretty much it. I am not aware of anything else personally that modifies your home instance. I don't, I saw a comment that mentioned that you can make NPCs go away. I'm not sure of how to do that. And I don't see anything on the wiki that says any way to get rid of NPCs or anything else that I'm missing. If you know anything else, any tips, tricks, or explanations, let me know down in the comments. Otherwise, that's going to wrap it up. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully this helps you guys. Hopefully you can use it to finish off your home instances, and you can figure out what you need, what you're missing. I use efficiency because efficiency, as I said, as I showed, actually, the home instance nodes here, or sorry, the home cats, these are the ones I have. The grayed out ones are the ones I don't have. And then the home nodes is going to be the same. It's really easy to find specifically what you're missing. So if you're missing everything, you can just start by value and go down. I'm sorry, up. So these are going to have no value because they're all achievements, but you can click on it and then open the official wiki and it'll tell you how to get it. And then you can go by cheapest to most expensive. Yes, the enchanted treasure chest is effectively worth almost 1,300 gold because you need the treasure hunter achievement. So I'll have links for all of that down below in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to, if you want to show your support by commenting and subscribing, to do so. And if you want to, catch me on my streams Mondays and Wednesdays, an hour before reset. Right now, at least, until the time zone changes, or time. Catch me every Monday and Wednesday on Twitch. There'll be a link below in the description as well. Right now, it's an hour before reset, and I'm working on achievements and stuff like this. So if you guys have stuff you want to work on, let me know, and I will help you. And we'll see you there. Otherwise, thank you guys so much, and we'll see you in the next one.